Hello and welcome to another lecture in Ubuntu 24.04 GUI Desktop browser. Ubuntu 24.04 GUI Desktop accessible via HTTPS video lectures series by techlatest.net. So far we had covered a lot of things like introduction about browser-based Ubuntu 24.04 GUI Desktop, then setup installation on GCP. Now in this lecture we'll cover setup installation of browser-based Ubuntu 24.04 GUI Desktop on AWS. So let's start it. Let's get started this lecture. So first you have to click on browser-based Ubuntu 24.04 GUI Desktop product. If you click on this product, so here you can see a lot of things like GCP deployment guide, AWS deployment guide, Azure deployment guide, and other things. Okay, so you can also check it out. This like the key benefits, use cases, Ubuntu 24.04 benefits. So if you check the AWS, if you click on AWS deployment guide, here you can find the full-fledged guide of setup installation of browser-based Ubuntu 24.04 GUI desktop accessible via HTTPS on AWS. This is the direct marketplace link. If you click on this link and open link in new tab, so here you can see that the product is listed on AWS marketplace. So you can check it out, this product, and then you can sign up with your credentials here. Then after this you can see the product. Wait for 1 minute because it will take some time. And here you can see the browser-based Ubuntu 24.04 GUI desktop via HTTPS by techlatest.net. This is a product listed on AWS marketplace. If you click on view purchase option, then it will open this configuration page, then accept these terms, and after this here you can see that thank you for subscribing to this product, we are processing your request, your effective date is pending and expiration date is also pending. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to load all the things, and after this we have to click on continue to configuration button. So wait for 1 minute until it's complete. And here you can see that the continue to configuration button is active. Now click on continue to configuration button. And after this, here you can see a lot of things like software version. You can choose reason according to your reason. Then click on launch button, continue to launch button. And here you can see that some actions like choose action. So we will launch from website. You can choose issue instance type, then other things. Then you can select security groups according to your security groups. Then I am selecting my old keep here. If you want to create a new keep here, so simply you can click on this link and open link in new tab. So from here you can simply create a new keep here. I am using my old keep here. You have to, if you want to use old keep here, so you can use old keep here, it works. Otherwise you can create new keep here from here. Okay, now click on launch button. So after clicking on launch button, here you can see congratulations, instance of this software is successfully deployed on EC2. And this is basically, you can view this instance on EC2 console. So if you click on EC2 console, it will basically open an overview of your instance or virtual machine. You can say anything, and here you can see the status is initializing, means your virtual machine is in is in deploying stage. And here you can also see that the state is now running, and then you can give name, any name here according to your preference. So basically Ubuntu 24 is my VM name. Okay, so this is my VM name. If you click on instance ID, so it will open an overview page of your instance or of your VM. So here you can see the public IP address, private IP address. You can check the instance state and other things, also instance type basically. And then a lot of things here. Okay, now let's check on website. What are the other steps? What is the next steps? Okay, so open after we have done with these steps on the EC2 console page, instance is up and running. To connect this instance through PuTTY, copy the public IPv4 address, public IP address, open PuTTY, paste the IP address, and browse your private key you download by deploying the VM by going to SSH auth credentials. Click on open and enter Ubuntu as user ID. Okay, that works. So let's do this step. Okay, first copy the public IP address. This is my public IP address. Then uh, search about PuTTY. We have opened our pretty, paste the public IP address, then click on SSS, then click on auth, then click on credentials, browse your private key. So this is my private key, and after this click on open. And here you can see the putty security alert, accept these warnings, maximize it, and change settings here, then click on appearance and maximize the size of your terminal. Okay, font or size, anything you can say. Then after this, what we have to do next, let's see. We have done with this steps, login as Ubuntu, and then after this login as Ubuntu. Okay, so here you can see the authenticating with public key Argo CD, and here you can see that it will we'll enter in terminal. We have successfully logged in terminal. Okay, once you connected, change the password of Ubuntu user using the below command. So this is the command we have running. Set up new password here, then retype new password, and here you can see the password is updated successfully now. And now the password for the Ubuntu user is set. You can connect to the VM desktop environment from any browser. To do so, first note the external IP of the VM from the VM details page. And to do first, okay, so copy the public IP address, then type HTTPS here and paste the IP address. Then click on advanced and then click proceed to this ID. And here you can see that we have successfully connected with no VNC basically. Okay, so after this, let's see what are the next step we have done with this steps. On login screen, Ubuntu enter Ubuntu as username and password of Ubuntu user used set in above step. Note if after entering the Ubuntu user and password it takes you back to the connect screen, then please click on connect and enter the username and password again. It should connect you successfully. Okay, let's click on connect button. Then login as Ubuntu. Give password here and login succeeded. Using display 20, I think it will disconnect now and we have login again. Then give password. And here you can see using display 20. And after this, you can see that we have login in our browser based Ubuntu GUI Desktop 24.04. Now, by default, resolution of the GUI screen is set to 1024 and how you change the geometry, but I am not reboot my VM. After changes in perboot script, you can reboot your VM, then you can restart your VM, then you will see the changes basically. Okay, so first you have to run this command in terminal. Then second command, geometry, and according to your geometry, you can also blank it so it will set up by default. Okay, then press again ESC key and this sign, WQ, this sign, and save it. So, so from here you can set up the basically you can set up your or you can change the resolution of the screen. After you have to reboot the VM, then after you can see the changes. I'm not rebooting my VM because I have to show you more steps. Okay, then you can explore these things here. There are a lot of options like this control ALT windows and other options. Then clipboard was there and you can maximize the screen, then setting options and other things. This is the disconnect button. So that's all about this lecture. I hope you guys like this lecture. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Bye bye. We will meet in next video.